Hello, everybody. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg on this Monday, October 11th, 2021. I'm Jeremy Krause. Welcome in. Another edition of TF in Halloween. Yeah, we're ready. I'm in Halloween now. I'm like there. Yeah, I'm all in. And you should be too. But the weather, that's not all in yet. Yeah, I led with that this morning on our TF update. Chances of severe storms right now this evening. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe it's already passed through somewhat. But looking outside, it's gray right now where I'm at. But how about those temperatures, though? And Bamlet, you and I met up over the weekend, did some fishing. And it was beautiful out Saturday night. We got to see a good sunset, caught some fish. It was fun. And we are just happy that we got some extra time with the fall or spring, or bleh, guess you can call it summer fall. I guess I think of it like spring because it's when it's warming up. This is the, going into fall. But looking ahead, it looks like we're going to get a taste of fall here coming up in the next week. Although I was looking at some of the weather data looking ahead here, and the next 2-week outlook looks still above average for temperatures. So no significant cool down coming. You just wonder, are we just going to skip kind of the fall temperatures, and are we just going to get hit with cold temperatures? That's the way I feel about that one. Big, deep breath, because I don't know. And we'll probably find out the hard way as that comes up. Hey, we got a great show coming up for you today. We'll get you the latest in the headlines. We'll be talking about or taking a look back this past weekend. The Oak Bank Great Pumpkin Giveaway was over the weekend. It was out there with the family. It was such a fun event, and benefiting a great cause. We'll share that story with you coming up here in our digest. And then we'll check in with Tiffany with the Better Business Bureau. We're going to be talking about those scammers and impersonators of lenders. Yeah, you got to be double checking and triple checking to make sure that you're not getting scammed from somebody impersonating your bank, your lender. Yeah, got to be careful with these things. And I think, too, more people are doing the online, or online stuff when it comes to banking and lending. So with any scam, you get called out of the blue to sign up for something, it's probably too good to be true. That's all I'm saying. It's as simple as that, the takeaway today. But Tiffany will be here to talk about that coming up. All right, let's get into some headlines as we work through this Monday evening. South Sain Road closure. We have work that's been going on there for a while, but we're going to have a closure further down here in the project. So let's talk about this. It's going to be October 19th through the 26th, and it's South Sain Road will be closed south of Wild Heather Drive. And this is continuing road work here that's been going on since July. Closure dates may change if there's any rain delay, or new notifications will be sent out. And you've got the information too online at fitchburgwi.gov, including the map of where this construction is and a detour to get around that construction. For more information or questions, you can check in with our friend Thomas Ballwig at the Public Works Department, 608-270-4266. Send an email, thomas.ballwig@fitchburgwi.gov. Andrew's got the map there up on the screen showing you where the construction is, and again, a way to get around it. It is open through traffic and local traffic, or I shouldn't say through traffic, local traffic by one lane. But if you can, please use alternate routes as this construction continues. All right, happening tomorrow night, a public hearing on the mayor's proposed 2022 operating budget will be happening. This will be happening at 7:30 p.m. The Common Council will hold a public hearing at the Fitchburg City Hall or virtually regarding the mayor's proposed 2022 operating budget. To access the budget, you can go to the website fitchburgwi.gov, and the information is also out there for registering for this if you would like to speak about it via virtually. Similar fashion, you fill out some info when you come in to speak in person, and we have that same piece online for you. If you just want to watch the meeting, as always, we got it available for you. It's online at fitchburgwi.com. Just look for Fact TV. It'll be on the Gov channel F3. All right, Fitchburg fire community safety events are coming up this week. We've got 2 of them happening. One starts or is happening this Wednesday night from 5 to 7 p.m. Fitchburg Fire Community Safety Event. First one here, as mentioned, will be the 13th at 2301 Traceway Drive from 5 to 7 p.m. A fire presentation, live demonstration, and a picture with Sparky. I saw him over the weekend. Got a big high five from him on Saturday, Andrew. It was awesome. And he was together with Bucky. And I wish I would have got it on. I put my camera away so I could take my son around. But Bucky did a handstand. And then Sparky did a handstand, except Sparky's head hurt after that. Either way, come on out. The next event will happen on Wednesday, October 20th at Hugo Jamestown Park. Same deal, 5 to 7 p.m. Fire displays, live demonstrations, picture with Sparky, and you can meet the officers and paramedics from Fitrona EMS and our Fitchburg Police Department. So this is continuing. Last week was Fire Prevention Week, but we're calling it all month long here in Fitchburg, and we're happy to take the show on the road, just like the police department has been doing. So it's pretty exciting stuff here, and get to see some cool apparatus. What can be better than that? Andrew and I say nothing. Nothing at all. All right, public health to open a temporary booster vaccine clinic. This vaccination clinic is out at the Alliance Energy Center, and it opens up tomorrow, October 12th. Yeah, we'll be opening this at the Alliance Energy Screws. And this is for first and second doses, booster dose of Pfizer only. And appointments are encouraged. The site will provide this for anyone 12 years and older, and the booster doses for those who are eligible. Information for who is eligible and how you can sign up for the appointments is all at the Public Health of Madison and Dane County website. That's publichealthmdc.com, and they have the information right there for you to learn about this information related to this clinic. All right, Public Health of Madison Dane County also saying don't delay breast cancer screenings. Yes, sharing this story online. It says free screenings are available for those who qualify for breast cancer. Breast cancer is often on people's radar in the month of October, from fundraising walks to sports teams donning pink gear to raise awareness. However, delays in screening due to the pandemic over the past year and a half may have left some women more vulnerable to the disease. Public Health of Madison Dane County administers the Wisconsin Well Women's Program, or the WWWP, that provides free breast cancer screenings for women with limited income and little or no insurance. It is a statewide program that offers the free exams, mammograms, and other domestic tests or diagnostic tests for eligible women ages 45 to 65 and women ages 35 to 44 who have breast symptoms or concerns. Women who are eligible for the WWWP and are found to have breast cancer may be eligible for Wisconsin Well Women's Medicaid, which covers treatment costs for breast cancer. More information on this is available at the DHS Wisconsin website. That's www.dhs.wisconsin.gov/WWWP, where you can find this information. And as always, we share the links to where we find these stories because we want to make sure you're able to find them and find the resources available related to where we get these stories from. So you'll be able to check that out when Andrew posts that up later on our Facebook and YouTube pages. All right. Happy fall, y'all. I'd like to title this one. With fall comes the harvest season. You've probably seen them out there. Maybe on and off because of the weather recently. But certainly we want to make sure that you stay safe out there. Please slow down. There's already been several accidents. I heard of one of a car hitting a combine already this year. So it says here, I want to remind drivers that you cannot pass implement no matter what, aka farm tractors in a no passing zone. You cannot do that. It just cannot happen. And you should slow down and stay alert, as you never know which way those vehicles are going to turn. Sometimes they have their flashers on, so you can't know if they're going to turn left or right. You just need to slow down and take your time because there is plenty of movement happening. Certainly they got an earlier start this year than probably past years because we've had rain or other issues. So please stay safe and just take your time. Andrew, you got a lot of action out by your household. Same with me. We both live in rural areas, and it's been active. And both of our houses, we talk about it back and forth. So definitely want to slow down and stay safe out there with all of that. And we got quite an extensive rural area here in Fitchburg, so super important to observe all traffic laws, certainly at all times, but watch out for that egg equipment. All right, finally, Andrew has been looking for a boat. I found a story that I'm sure y'all seen this. Y'all, I had to throw that in there again. Free boat on the highway. Here we go. State troopers posting this. We cover thousands of road miles every year running across a variety of unusual things along the roadway. However, last week along Wisconsin Highway 33 in Washington County, troopers responded to a call for service. Disclaimer, this is not the proper method of disposing of a boat. But Andrew, does say free on it. It doesn't look like a bad boat. Can you imagine? You see so many things. I think the thing that's the most strange part of this is there's no trailer. Like, so whatever happened, like whoever is responsible for dumping this, they kept the trailer. Maybe it flew off the trailer and they just know, but when you write free on it, I can't imagine that boat sitting in front of somebody's yard wouldn't have got picked up. Like, that's the part I don't understand. Whatever the case may be, don't leave things on the side of the road. And I love the hashtags here. It's Trooper Tuesday. You don't see that every day. And the day in the life. Good hashtags for that one. All right, that ends it for these headlines. Coming up next, we open up our digest. We'll take you out to Oak Bank's Great Pumpkin Giveaway. That's next right here on Talking Fitchburg. Reverb.
It takes all of us to slow the spread of the coronavirus, so follow guidance from authorities where you live and stay home unless absolutely necessary. Use a delivery service for essential items like food and medicine. If you must make essential trips, stay 6 feet apart from other people. Wear a cloth face covering and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
Me the bed, see you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it, and we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us.
Ready!
That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg in our digest. And today we're taking you out to this past weekend's Oak Bank Great Pumpkin Giveaway. It's an annual tradition, a fall tradition, and certainly a great tradition for local nonprofits, as it's a fundraiser and your chance to score some pumpkins and some fun fall activities. We were out there, and it's just such a great event. Let's take a look.
This is our 20th annual Oak Bank Great Pumpkin Giveaway. Like every year, we get together in this big field right next to the bank. We bring in 1,500 pumpkins this year is what we brought in, and we've set them up in the field behind us, along with a big tent and a bunch of fall fun activities. Families and folks just come on down. They pick out a pumpkin or two, free of charge, but we ask for a donation because we have a charitable organization every year, and this year it is the Madison Reading Project. They're right here in Madison. They run all kinds of book type things. They give books away to kids. Last year they gave 70,000 books away to kids in the community.
Well, we're absolutely thrilled. Obviously the weather is amazing, but importantly Oak Bank's been a really great partner, and now with having our book center right on the edge of Fitchburg and Madison just makes it that much better to be out here in the community close to all of our partners. We give out free books. This year we're probably going to be able to provide over 80,000 books to the community at no charge. So the funds that we raise today will go to the books, towards our book center and stuff to keep it all going. Whether we're out here today or if we're out in the public with our bus, or if the books are going into classrooms or to community programs, who doesn't love a brand new book that they get to crack open, select themselves, write their name into the front? It's just always so nice to see kids excited about books and reading.
We just do it because we try to put the community in community bank. That sounds a little hokey, but that's what we do. We feel like we need to be involved and give back to the community that's made us successful. Just talking to two folks that work at the bank, and this is their first year doing it because they're relatively new employees, and they're like, we are so happy to be here because, again, it's just silly. The trees are turning, the sun is out, kids dressed up and everything. It's just a great event. The people who it's their first time through, they just are kind of in awe because it's, again, you look around and it's like a picture postcard sort of fall event. So it's always fun to see the new faces. The people who've been here, another fun story, we've got a family here that we've been customers of our bank forever, and the father was telling me that they were having a conversation in the car talking about holidays, and he was talking about Labor Day and Memorial Day and Christmas and Oak Bank's Great Pumpkin Giveaway. So to him, this is an event just like all the other holidays in the year. So families grow up around this now that we've been doing it for so long, and they see it as part of their annual calendar. Yeah, it's, again, I don't know the exact number, but it's thousands of dollars every year that has really added up. And again, 1,500 pumpkins this year, 30,000 pumpkins over time. So again, it's just a great organization. We're super happy that the weather turned out and that so many people come out to support us.
So we cannot do it alone by any means, and having a wide variety of partners is extremely important to us, so that we can continue doing our work, getting out the word to different groups, and also to continue providing all kinds of specialty books. So we do take donated books and we also purchase books. So with a wide variety of support, we're able to do that. If you want to volunteer or donate books or find more about us, you can go to our website, madisonreadingproject.com.
Again, it just feels like it's a responsibility. We've been lucky enough to be a successful bank in the 20 years we've been open, and you got to give back to the community and help spread the love, for lack of a better phrase. You know, we, again, just give back to the community that's helped make us successful. It's really important to us.
There you have it. We got a couple little pumpkins. We didn't want to pick up any big ones because kids can't carry them. And I didn't want to carry them. I had to carry the kids, so just kidding. It was a lot of fun. And the book, the Madison Reading Project, is such a cool thing. And I'm so glad that they were out there as well, and we could learn a little bit more about them. We've done some stories with them, and they're really close to Fitchburg, which is also really cool. So great for both organizations. And like I said, what a great fall tradition, as mentioned on there. One family considers it a holiday each and every year to come out to this event. So it's just a neat event all around. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up next, we're putting the pumpkins aside and we're talking about scammers. Yeah, scammers that are acting like your lender and scamming you out of money. We'll talk about it next right here on Talking Fitchburg.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and do your part. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit any social gathering. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps. Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take Take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Brandon met a girl on a dating app. He finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving.
She must be a keeper.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today from the Better Business Bureau here in Wisconsin, my friend Tiffany Schultz. Tiffany, welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
Great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back. And we've got to talk about scammers. You're like, oh man, not again. Well, we want to stop it from happening before you get yourself into a lot of hardship, we'll say. And today we're talking about scammers impersonating legitimate lenders. They're stealing thousands of dollars. Tiffany, what's going on?
Well, this scam is pretty tech savvy. So what happens is a scammer reaches out to you unsolicited and they offer you a loan. It's a guaranteed loan, no credit check. All you have to do is fill out a short form with personal information and they go ahead and deposit the so-called loan into your bank account. But watch out, this is a phishing attempt and they're trying to get access to your bank account, and the money that they deposit into your account is a fake check. And when you go ahead and deposit that check, you go ahead and spend it. They ask you to purchase insurance on that check before it clears, and it does end up to be a fake check. So not only are you out the money that you have to reimburse the bank, but you're also out the money if you have spent that cash check already.
So there are a couple of red flags right off the gate here before we even tell you how to avoid this altogether. But the red flag right away is unsolicited calls, almost always common in these types of phishing scams.
Over and over again, we hear, don't accept an unsolicited offer. If it's unsolicited, it may be a scam. And in this case, somebody is offering you a loan that's unsolicited, and this loan is guaranteed. It sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? That's exactly what's happening here. Somebody reaches out to you via email. They can give you an unsolicited loan. Maybe you're asking, maybe you're looking for a loan and this just popped up at the right time. Maybe they're following you on Facebook or doing some type of advertising that's targeting you directly, so they know you're looking for this loan. But if it's unsolicited, it should be a red flag.
The second red flag here, and specifically to a lender, is a credit check or some type of background check. That I just cannot imagine this day and age there's a single lender out there that would give you a loan of any sort without some type of background check, and especially a credit check at that.
Always expect a credit check if you're getting a loan. Nobody's going to give you money without checking your credit. So that should be a big red flag. If a lender tells you no credit check is necessary, you're guaranteed for this loan. Again, too good to be true.
How about verifying the lender? There's multiple ways to verify it. How can we go about doing that?
What's happening in the scam is that the scammer is impersonating a legitimate company. So you're finding that information online that they are a legitimate company. So you're going ahead and saying, hey, this is a legitimate company. But it's so important to verify that it really is a legitimate company, because these scammers are reaching out saying that they're from one company, but then with their communication, they may be emailing you with a Gmail address or an email address that doesn't match up to said loan company. That's a red flag that it's going to be a scam.
And then finally, the research. So if you're going out to get a loan, regardless, you got to do the research from top to bottom before ever taking an unsolicited call. And like you said, the timing of it might just be right.
Start your homework on bbb.org. See what the rating is on bbb.org for the company. Read customer reviews and read customer complaints and see how those complaints were resolved. Take your research a step further and do an internet search and type in the name of the company complaints, name of the company scams, name of the company customer reviews, see what others are saying about it. And it's okay to ask the loan company for references. If you're greeted with vague answers, it's a red flag that it could be a scam.
Absolutely. And if you do think, or you started filling this out because you just were like, oh my gosh, you were so desperate to get it, whatever the case may be, and you think you've given out some of your information, what would you recommend, Tiffany, for folks to do if they're like, oh man, this is a scam, and I left, they filled out something and now I know it's not good?
Report it to us at bbb.org/scam tracker. Also contact your bank, watch your bank statements for any fraudulent activities. And you can also pull a weekly credit report at annualcreditreport.com to be sure that nobody has opened credit in your name. You can also consider freezing your credit so nobody can open credit in your name unless if you unfreeze it yourself. And you can contact each credit bureau directly in order to do that.
Some people would say, and I'd be one of them, this seems too good to be true. So how can they still be getting people? Like, how is this still working?
Scammers prey on emotions. So you need the money and they're there to offer it to you. They don't want you to do your homework. It's always so urgent. You need to do this now. Otherwise the loan isn't going to be available. So they really use that emotional touch to get you to say yes.
All right, Tiffany, thank you so much for your help and great advice here. People want to learn more about the scam tracker, about this scam, or any other questions. Where can they find you?
Head on over to bbb.org.
All right, Tiffany Schultz, Better Business Bureau, helping us out. We'll check back with you a little bit later this month.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be flood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihavepreddiabetes.org.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Wrapping up the show for the day. I want to thank Tiffany Schultz from the Better Business Bureau helping us out, keeping you safe. We'll check back in with her later this month on other opportunities to keep you from being scammed and so much more. bbb.org, by the way, is where you can find all that information. And you can find all of our information about Fact TV right here. Stay connected and have a great night, everybody.